welcome to another episode of Dollar Bets. I am O. With me is Z.
Z.
How you doing today, Z?
Dude, I am caffeinated.
Uh-oh.
I got a big old... They don't sponsor us, so I won't say what the coffee is, because I'm a whore for money. That's why I gamble. It's a coffee. It's a coffee beverage. It's hot. It's delicious. It's dark. It's gonna win. It's gonna win me some Game 7 money.
Oh, well, I hope that works out for you. I know you are in a rush for time. You got to get to like a wedding shower or something this afternoon.
No, I don't. It's a meeting.
What, it's a meeting?
Yeah, it's not a Gamblers Anonymous
Is
meeting.
Is it a meeting about a future wedding shower?
I might turn it into one. It's a business meeting.
All right.
We'll keep it vague so they don't know what business I'm doing.
Let's get to the news, right?
Yes.
Big storyline last night. NBA playoffs, number 1 seed in the West, OKC Thunder bounced by number 5 Dallas.
Yep.
I gotta say, I think this is probably the biggest surprise in the playoffs so far, and really just because Dallas probably should have won that series in 5 games. You know, OKC had
No.
stunning late comeback in Game 4.
Yeah, but they
make it 2-2, but then Dallas just closed them out after that.
Did they though? I mean, they came back in the second half. They were down 16 at halftime.
Last night.
Yeah, last night. So it's they should have
come back in last night's game too.
It definitely should have been 6 regardless, I think. But yeah, I mean, I think it's only really an upset in terms of like the seeding, because I mean, they weren't giant underdogs going into the series. They were underdogs, but they weren't like giant underdogs. And I think it was really the perception of Oklahoma City as ready to go wasn't up to the reality of like, yo, I personally could probably box out Chet Holmgren.
Yeah.
And what a pro wants is like 40 more pounds.
Can I bring up what I said about Chet Holmgren yesterday?
What's that?
Message I sent you?
Sure, go bring it up, man.
All right, so this is going to be for all you South Park fans out there, which I am clearly one of.
Okay.
Just go and Google South Park Osama bin Laden.
Oh my God.
Look at that cartoon character and tell me that Chet Holmgren, especially with his facial hair these days, does not have a striking resemblance to that interpretation of Osama bin Laden.
So he looks like South Park bin Laden. Okay, so he looks like South Park bin Laden. Not actual. Well, for the record, Dollar Bets is not saying that he looks like actual bin Laden that orchestrated 9/11.
No, he looks like a cartoon interpretation of him.
And for the record, Dollar Bets believes in 9/11. We believe 9/11 was real. Yeah, dude needs to put on some weight or be a stretch 4, because he's a stretch 5, and that's just not going to work if you don't have a 4 that rebounds. Like, they just had no front court whatsoever defensively at all. Yeah. I mean, but he almost had the winning basket on an alley-oop. I mean, we're going to talk only for a couple of minutes before we get a Game 7, but I have to... All right, so we're going to institute a new feature. It's just going to be oops.
Oh my God, you said his real name.
I said Orenthal James...
like Rumpelstiltskin over here.
Orenthal James Rumpelstiltskin. O's gonna institute the buzzer on me if I rant for too long, and I'm not gonna know what it's gonna sound like because we don't have the sound effect, so it's just gonna be him making a sound.
Well, to the next dollar bet that I win over you, I'm gonna go to the dollar store and buy a buzzer.
Do it. So real quick, or real long, or real medium. That game was. I mean, okay. Say what you will about them giving up a huge lead. They did. It happened. But the biggest problem in that game was when they finally got it back. And we're not even talking about Chet's rebounding prowess or lack thereof, or strength or lack thereof. That's not really ultimately probably his fault, unless it's just he doesn't work hard, and that's probably not the case. He had an injury all last year. Probably works hard, right? We're going to say he works hard. However, he's not the guy to rebound the ball at the end of the game. So that's a coaching thing, right? And the other thing is, in that setup at the end of the game, why is SGA that far away from the corner? I mean, bottom line, he got a foul because he had to lunge at the guy because they realized they left him wide open. Is that coaching? I feel like that's coaching, and if so, why does he get Coach of the Year? Did this guy? I can't pronounce his name. Sorry, I'll pronounce your name if you could beat the Mavericks. If you can beat the Mavericks and make me money, I'll pronounce your name. So he was like way off of the corner with like 5 seconds left in the game. Like, what are you doing? Like, Kyrie's not going to break down 3 people off the dribble, or whoever had the ball. I blacked out, and then they go to the corner, and it's like, what are you protecting? You're in no man's land. It's not like he was like guarding an extra on the paint. He was kind of in between, and it's just like, no, this. I knew he was going to make it when I saw how far off it was, and he didn't technically make it. His hand got blocked, but then they, got the free throws. So, oh well.
Right.
Yeah. So our bet on that game, or that series, which was you had Thunder in 7, I had Thunder in 6, is no.
Yeah, that's a double loser right there.
Double loser, nullified.
I will say this though, as the NBA regular season was winding down and we were kind of trying to assume what the matchups were going to be in the first round.
Yeah.
We were both kind of thinking that either OKC or Minnesota was going to be a likely candidate for an upset. We were thinking more first round based on whoever their opponent could be. But
yeah, you thought Minnesota could be
Phoenix would have done better or something like that.
You thought that, yes.
And we were just thinking that obviously because they are such young teams and are really making their first forays into playoffs as high seeds.
Yeah.
I am surprised that it was Dallas who ended up taking them out. Yeah, but Dallas, I guess Luka and Kyrie, that's just some senior leadership, some players that have been deep into the playoffs before. This is Kyrie's second time going to the conference finals now.
He's 14-0 in
Luka's.
Yeah, Luka's. He's 14-0 in closeout games all time. Kyrie.
That's an impressive stat.
Well, in games where his team has the opportunity to close out the other team, which is technically a closeout.
Yeah,
just to define the closeout game for our 25 listeners, we're up to 25.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, man. The 25th listener actually got a $10 gift certificate to Shoney's from us. However, it's there's no more Shoney's, so sorry. We messed up. Fucked up again.
We'll do better. All right, we do have a couple other dollar bets to revisit from our last episode.
Yes.
In the New York, Indiana series, we put some money on Game 5. You had gone with the Knicks.
Woo-hoo.
I let you talk me into taking the Pacers.
Oh, yeah. Serpent tongue that I have.
You $1.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to scroll up in my phone, get my Venmo out here.
Venmo that bitch.
But at the same time, we had one other bet that we still need to cash up, and that was the Denver-Minnesota series. You said that would wrap up in 6. I said it would go 7.
Correct.
And what do we have a little bit later today?
Game 7.
We got Game 7.
So which bet was first? Because I'm ready to pay you. Oh.
What's that?
Which bet was technically first?
Between those two?
Yeah.
I don't know. We made them at the same time.
Same time. All right, do it. Go.
You're definitely a faster texter than I am.
No, I'm not. Yes, I am. 7. What should I put? O loves it.
Is this you? $1. All right. Here we go.
It's just gonna be. Yeah, I got it off the pace. There you go.
All right.
That's clever.
All right, let's get to the big topics of. But real quick, what we forgot to discuss?
What's that?
Put some money on last time. There was a horse race yesterday.
Oh yeah, Mystic Dan did not win.
Mystic Dan did not win. There goes my hopes of a Triple Crown winner.
Yeah, I forgot it was on.
Yeah, I didn't know it was on until after it was over.
I know, man. It's like I live close enough to even go to that, and one time I tried to throw a party called "Your Preakness is My Weakness," and it just fell through. So I'm like, I'm done with this.
All right,
it was a long time ago.
All right, Game 7 in the East. Indiana at New York. Feels like an easy pick.
Yeah,
right?
it
New
does.
York.
New York.
We're still waiting for the news on Anunoby playing.
He's questionable.
Playing.
He's questionable. Hart's also questionable.
I can't imagine they're gonna not play. Like it's a game 7.
Well,
OG
might. OG's gonna go through warm-ups, from what I've heard, but he's more questionable than Hart. Hart is gonna play with a. He's gonna do a fucking ab roller. They're gonna break his ribs, reassemble them, and then he's gonna like go out there and score 25 points. Like, isn't this what's gonna happen? Heart's on fire, strong desire, man. Heart to heart.
From V today.
Heart to heart, man.
MCZ.
I want to make Hearts on Fire, Strong Desire Knicks shirts if they win. Like, let's do it. Sell them. Where do we sell them on Etsy? Do New York fans shop on Etsy?
They must.
They have to, man. A lot of macrame bedazzled stuff.
Upper class white women in Manhattan that there's a lot of Etsy shopping going on. That's for lunch.
Upper class in name only.
Yeah.
Wait, before we won't get to the Nuggets quite yet because I got a funny thing. This is MSG related. Madison Square Garden. When MSU played in the Champions Classic that I went to in 2021, the second game after we lost to Kansas was Duke and Kentucky, and it was Paulo Banchero.
Yeah, you said it right.
Yeah, the first time against Oscar Toshibwe, and I was like the lone person screaming Toshibwe after every rebound, way in the upper deck. But after Duke won, there were some Duke like Wall Street type, young Wall Street type people around me, and one guy was like, after they covered the spread, he's like, "That's how you cover a fucking spread. That's how you fucking cover, baby. That's how you cover a fucking spread." And I'm just like. I was like, that was a great moment in gambling history. Like, I lost my bet on Kentucky, and this guy's sitting there, like, living his New York life, talking about, that's how you cover a fucking spread, Duke. My parents gave me everything. I'm going to cover. It was great. So, everyone needs to get there. If you're a basketball fan, especially, get your ass to Madison Square Garden at some point. Try to do it when it's, like, a Big East tournament, a Knicks playoff game, or like Champions Classic or something like that, or a St. John's game of some magnitude, because it is awesome. It is freaking awesome.
Yep. And we still got to do our sports bucket list top 9.
Yeah.
I don't know that we're going to have time for that today, but we've mentioned it now in a couple episodes, so we'll get to it, listeners.
Yes. Nuggets.
So back to today's game. We're both agreeing Knicks.
Yeah, I'm more nervous than you are because I got plenty riding on it, but... you say Knicks by like double digits?
Okay.
Would you say that?
No.
I got Knicks by 7. Knicks by 7.
Until I get injury reports, but Derek Brunson is somehow carrying his team to the victory. He is the best player in this series.
Who's Derek Brunson?
What's that?
Who's Derek Brunson?
Did I just get his first name wrong?
No, you're like me. You're like, I don't know his name. Whatever.
Wait, don't mess with my head, dude.
You said Derek Brunson, and his cousin Derek. You know, Derek from accounting.
Dude, you really like put the fear in me.
Can I get a ticket? It's Derek. It's me, Derek. Can I get a ticket or what? I was there at your first birthday. I saw you mash a cupcake in your face. It's Derek. Jalen Brunson. Right. Yeah, Brunson.
Brunson is carrying the team to victory today.
Yes, Brunson burning. And OG's going to get like... He's going to play like 15 minutes and they get a double-double.
All right, so speaking of stats, let's talk about the second game.
Yeah.
The second game 7 today.
Yeah.
We got Minnesota at Denver.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Jokic, triple-double.
Yes.
You're saying yes?
Yes.
All right, just so we can have a bet, I will take the no on that, even though I do agree with you. So,
okay. You got Denver up in this? Yeah.
Who will score more points between Edwards and Jokic?
Oh. I mean, Well, let me ask you this: do you think the game will be close?
I think it's going to be close.
If it's close, I would say Edwards.
Awesome game tonight.
If it's close, I would say probably Edwards, and if not, I would say obviously Jokic. But
do you think the game is going to be close?
Yes.
So that means you think Edwards will score more points?
Probably, but I'm not gonna bet. I'm not doing no prop. No prop.
No prop on that one.
The only props I'm ever gonna take is like a Jokic or a Caitlin Clark. That just seems like there's some inevitability there. Because Caitlin Clark's going to start shooting 30 shots a game when the coach realizes her teammates are, not enough.
Yeah.
It's just going to be her and why isn't every play? I don't know enough about these players, obviously, but every play should be a pick and roll with her and the one from last year that was good, the rookie from last year. She's good. I don't remember her name. Oh, Boston. Aaliyah Boston. Is that it? Aaliyah Boston? Is it Derek Boston? Derek Boston?
Yeah. By the way, Caitlin Clark and her Indiana Fever are now 0-3 after losing to the New York Liberty today.
They might not. Or yes, it was yesterday. Well, we might actually see a situation where you get a Rookie of the Year from a team that wins no games. They could beat the Mystics, though.
How many games are in the WNBA schedule?
There's like 8. I think there's 8. There's 8 games. It's like a YMCA like schedule for some reason, But no, her and her peers are definitely like arriving at a moment, and I know I used to be kind of messed up about it, but it's more because I took the Bill Burr route where it's like, why are you expecting people that aren't naturally drawn to women's sports to carry women's sports when women don't watch it? And that was his point. He said it, a little bit rougher than I just did, but we have 3 listeners that are female, so I don't want to, ruffle feathers there, or, so. But yeah, I mean, it's improving.
They don't have feathers.
It's improving. Women don't have feathers.
I apologize to our women listeners for my co-host.
Well, one of my names was Birdman, so.
Education here on the women's anatomy, but no, women do not have feathers.
But Birdman, remember?
Yeah, I know Birdman.
Yeah. So we got Knicks by 7 or more, and Nuggets by 8 or less, probably is what we're expecting. So you got Nuggets winning too, also, right? You got the T-Wolves?
I did not say that.
I'll give you the T-Wolves if you want to take them.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I think, obviously the game is at Denver. Denver's the reigning champion.
Yeah.
Minnesota's very new here, especially with their young star Edwards. I want Minnesota to win. I think most of that want is coming from wanting to see Mike Conley just have one more crack deep in the playoffs. I don't think I can talk myself into betting on Minnesota, but that's who I'm cheering for today.
Oh, you're soul straight from the soul. Cheers from Minnesota and Rudy Gobert. Enjoy that.
Yeah, Gobert and Cat really don't move the needle for me so much, but
no, they're
pouty. I
pouty.
like Mike Conley. I liked him back in his days playing with
Ohio State.
Zach Randolph.
Yeah. He was good in Ohio State too. He carried that team.
Yeah, and Marc Gasol as well. So
Tony Allen. It was
should I do the dollar?
Do the dollar. Do the dollar.
So hold on, we got Jokic going for a triple double. So if Jokic gets a triple double and Denver wins, I'm out $2, huh?
Yeah, I think you'll win both or lose both. Most likely. Denver can win without him getting a triple double.
All right, I'll do it. I'll take Minnesota.
Woohoo! Just like dumping more money on my money fire.
All right. So
I mean, I got Denver for about 3/5 as much as I have
anything else
the
that we
Knicks.
can come up for until our next show?
Any more dollar bets?
else do we have in games?
The Oilers
Boston's
game
already
7.
through, Dallas is through, so we got nothing else in the NBA.
I'll blindly take the Oilers in game 7 against the
I'm gonna say
Canucks.
we've got an awesome game 7 in the NHL tomorrow. The All Canada Fair, Western Canada even. Edmonton and Vancouver. That's going to be at Vancouver.
I got the
Yeah,
Oilers.
Last night was in Edmonton.
No, yeah, it was in Edmonton. They won 4-1 or something like that.
5-1.
5-1, nice.
Ripped them apart.
Nice, good. I got Edmonton.
I will take Edmonton if you want Vancouver.
Nope, pass. I want Edmonton.
Want the home team?
No, because I was trying to not assume that I'm on a massive heater, and just thought I got lucky for, the Chiefs and the Yukon this year. But my pick was actually the Rangers over Edmonton, so that's looking decent. Yes, that's why to be right is why I took Edmonton. I also don't like Vancouver, but that was when they were good and they had Roberto Luongo.
Okay, so that's fine if we're both agreeing on that, but maybe we can come up with another player prop. And I'm going to go back to some recent box scores because I think Connor McDavid has gone a few games without a goal. And should we bet on McDavid scoring a goal?
I mean, I've never seen him play, so no. I'll say that he does.
You do know what hockey is, though, right?
I'm a Blackhawks fan. It's just when they're not in the playoffs, I'm not going to watch, here's the thing, is, I have to know, for this and for my enthusiasm and for my heart to continue to pump blood, I have to watch sports. But I have other things that I have to balance, so I'm like, ooh, my team sucks. I'm not going to watch 81 games or 82 games. I'll watch if they get better. It's like you're balancing, because unlike football where there's 16 games, you're like, oh shit, are we horrible? Should I watch every game? Should I sacrifice my whole job and relationships in my life to watch the Jets or something? But in the Jets fans' case, they do, because they don't have the relationships. So Jets is their relationship. But I'm gonna say he scores a goal.
Wait, keep talking another second because I'm still going through a couple more of these box scores. But
yeah, he hasn't scored in how long? Like a few games in the series.
He scored a goal in game 2.
Okay.
And hold on, I got one more game to go here.
Yeah.
Game 6, he did not. Yeah, so he has 1 goal in 6 games in this series.
I mean, I think he's probably gonna score. Are you trying to activate my problem gambling days?
Yep.
Yes, deal. 100%. 100%. It's
I'm going to drive you into Gamblers Anonymous.
No, I'm not anonymous now. I'm Z. Z, formerly known as Birdman.
Yeah, Gamblers Unanonymous?
Gamblers Unanonymous.
Gamblers Infamous? What would that be?
Game 7, dueling Game 7s is Gamblers boner time, big time.
Alright, so we're not betting on the game, but you think McDavid will score?
Yeah, screw it. I don't care.
Alright, I will take the...
I'm so rich. I'll just do it. Nice.
Dollar bet. Alright, so we got 3 bets. We got Jokic triple-double. We got the Game 7 of Denver, Minnesota, and we got McDavid scoring in Game 7.
Okay, so who's your matchup in the Stanley Cup out of the 5 teams left?
Whoever wins the Edmonton Vancouver is who I'm rooting for. I really want to see Canada finally win a Stanley Cup.
Okay.
It has been way too long since '93 Montreal.
Yeah.
Come on, that's your sport, Canada.
Who do you got in the East?
In the East, so Rangers versus Florida. I kind of like Florida.
All right, so I will give you Florida versus Canada if you give me Rangers and Oilers, and if it's Florida against Dallas or Dallas against the Rangers, it's a wash. Yeah, you gotta get. I'm giving you Canada today because I'll let you. Because if you weren't sold on Vancouver, but you want Canada, your impassioned plea for Canada really inspired me, and so I will give you the winner of Game 7 goes to the finals to face Florida.
All right.
And I got something at stake.
Let's get some hockey bets in here.
Yeah, I got something at stake with my Rangers and Edmonton.
You got Stanley Cup. You got New York Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
And who?
Edmonton.
No.
Yes.
I thought you were taking the non-Canadian team.
No, you get either Canada team, and I has to be the Oilers.
Oh.
Because I'm dead set on the Rangers going there, so. MSG!
Okay, I'm going with Florida.
Yeah.
And Canada either.
Yeah, and then we'll just do a show before Florida. When does Rangers Florida game 1?
Let's see if we have that. Give me a second.
I think it might be Tuesday.
No, Wednesday.
Okay, so we're good. We'll do one Monday or Tuesday. We're golden. We can just blindly just talk shit about hockey that we don't remember because we haven't. The Wings haven't been good in forever, and the Blackhawks haven't been good since like 2016 or 17.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
All right.
We're coming in from an informed and impassioned and embittered place. We're coming in from behind.
All right. I think we got all our bets in place.
Yes, go Knicks.
12:59.
Go Nuggets.
We said at 1 o'clock you had to go to your meeting.
Yeah, my Gamblers UnAnonymous meeting. We meet at the sports bar. We bet the monies.
You have to start over from day one again.
Yeah, I don't get my chip. It's just a potato chip, and I eat it.
All right. Is that a day?
That's a day for me to go bet, and I love my life, and I am the best.
Thanks for listening. Oh, one more time. We actually didn't say it today. Remind our listeners what is our email if they want to send us questions or comments.
Send us some shit talk, man. It's $bets with a Z show at gmail.com, baby.
$betshow@gmail.com. Send us your comments, your questions, your hate mail.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
He's O and I'm Z, and we're gonna go bet.